Pozdravljeni v Avtomobilnosti.
In pozdravljava vas iz severa Francije, kjer začenjava turo do mesta Cléon in nove. Namreč tukaj na severu Francije je doma Renaultova zgodba Electricity. Seveda gre za besedno igro Electricity kot elektrika in pa Electricity kot električno mesto.
Ta projekt Electricity nam pove, da Renault vse te pomembne komponente, ki jih vgrajuje v petko in katrco, sestavlja in proizvaja v radiju 300 km na severu Francije in na ta način ima Renault vse pri roki.
Oziroma na dosegu Renaultovih električnih tovornjakov, ki pa, kot slišimo, jih Renault še ne uporablja za to, da bi tukaj na severu Francije oskrboval svoje tovarne.
Zagotovo pa so vse te tovarne dovolj blizu, da pot med njimi ta dva retro, nostalgična električna avtomobila uspeta prevoziti brez vmesnega polnjenja. In to bova danes preverila tudi v praksi.
Ampak, Luka, zdaj je čas, da poveva podatke. Koliko ti kaže?
No, jaz imam zdaj na zaslonu številko 18,1 kWh.
Aha, 18,4 imam jaz. Se pravi, če je še prej kazalo, da sem jaz zmagoval z 0,6, se zdaj ti prevzel vodstvo z 0,3.
Ampak saj veš, da to je samo razlika enega premočnega pospeševanja ali pa nepotrebnega zaviranja. Tako da tukaj se lahko rezultati še zelo hitro spreminjajo.
Je pa treba na tem mestu dodati, da je to poraba, ki smo jo dosegli na avtocestni vožnji pri večinsko 130 km/h. Sem pa hkrati tudi zelo vesel, da so zdaj prišli na območje, kjer bo to porabo znižala. Zdaj, ker meni je ta normandijska pokrajina bistveno bolj všeč kot pa tista ekspresna avtocesta. Po slikovitih podeželskih cestah Normandije so prišla do prve tovarne projekta Ampere. Cléon je tista Renaultova tovarna, ki je nekoč delala bencinske in dizelske motorje, danes pa tam nastajajo elektromotorji.
The DNA is mechanical plants, and we used to dedicate a lot of time in upskilling people, in developing skills, competencies. And really what is remarkable for Cléon is the campus that have been developed for the first electric for students, but also for our workers. Because 15 years ago we had to adapt to these new technologies, but all dedicated to electric powertrain was very new for us.
Do you have enough people here in this area?
Yes, we have enough, and we had also to upskill people from the plant. And now we are moving also to electronics, to electronics parts of to pilot the powertrain. So this is the next story.
Did you use all your employees from the previous era, the ICE era?
Yes.
So you didn't need to fire anybody?
No, we didn't fire anybody.
Good news.
Started in 2015 and we are now at the third generation of EV e-powertrain. The concept of line is always the same.
Yeah.
You always need 6 lines. Stator line, rotor line, machine line, EPT line, electronic power box line. Always 6. What is more difficult is that you need to make it more compact and more powerful. If you are doing more compact and more powerful, it is much more difficult to assemble and then to tune.
I hear that the new trend with electric motors is higher RPMs.
Yes, the benefit to go higher and higher is that you can make an engine much more compact. The other benefit, the constraint is that if you are much higher in speed, okay, there is a reliability. So you can have much more damage. So it's always, let's say, a kind of mix between speed, capacity, and performance.
But production-wise, it's not an issue.
No, the issue is not so much production-wise. It's much more on the product itself and on the reliability of the product.
Novi elektromotorji so v primerjavi s tistimi prvimi iz leta 2015 za dobrih 30% manjših dimenzij, hkrati z boljšimi zmogljivostmi. In obetamo si lahko, da se bodo motorji samo še manjšali. A naj vam zdaj pokažemo dva impresivna stroja, ki izdelujeta te kompaktne motorje. Prvi navija rotorje, drugi pa baker navija na statorje.
%90 of our competitors are using permanent magnet for the rotor. We are using copper. Here you have an example of machine of rotor winding. Okay, so as you can see here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heads. We are winding the rotor, 6 rotors at the time. You have the tensioner in order to ensure that the tension inside the rotor will be always the same. One rotor, 11 layers. And you are not allowed to make any crosswire.
So just one after
one. Otherwise, scrap. We are using that since 11 years. Good luck for the other competitor to succeed to do that.
Wow! Zdaj pa se vam javljava iz čudovitega malega mesteca Douai. In posebnost tega mesteca je eden najbolj mogočnih zvonikov v tem delu Evrope. Posebnost tega zvonika pa ni v tem, da bi bil cerkveni. To je zvonik, ki je v 14. stoletju obrtnike vabil k začetku dela. In seveda tudi oglasil se je popoldne z eno posebno melodijo, da je seveda konec šihta. In seveda zato ta zvonik paše v današnjo industrijsko oddajo. No, meni osebno je ta zvonik navdušil tudi s tem, ker ima notri v tem svojem ohišju znotraj teh zidakov 62 majhnih zvončkov, ki so potem povezani z klaviaturo. No, in ta inštrument, tega do zdaj nisem vedel, se imenuje kariljon. Je pa seveda zdaj čas, da gremo sestaviti eno petko in pa eno katrco. So we are here in Normandy, and the other plant, Douai, is the...
Hauts-de-France, in the north.
Yeah. Can you compare these two plants?
The same upskilling was necessary also in Douai. Why? Because we had to create a battery department. So with a casing coming from Ruit's plant, one of the third electricity plants, to manufacture the battery for the new port. And it was really also a complete new activity. Mm-hmm. So we had to train people also. We had to invent kind of dojos so that people are able to repeat and to train, because it's high voltage, it's also high technology. And working with our partnership, first from Eastern Europe, we started with LG in Poland, and now with ISC, a strong partner that first started in China, and now we have a gigafactory just 500 meters far from the plant. So that means this is really local.
Dobrodošli. Moje ime je Bertrand de la Roche-Saint-André. The production of EV cars is incredible growing here. And especially in 2025, we have started the year with 1.5 shifts, 2.5 shifts at the end of last year 54 vehicles per hour. Today, we are starting 55 vehicles per hour. Last week, we have a high production level with 950 vehicles in one day.
Douai plant now is the plant of the EV vehicle, 100 full EV with 6 different models. Key point is also for Douai plant partnership, because we are representing different brands. First, we started for Renault brand, and after we are able to offer efficient platforms to our partners. The best example is the new partnership with Ford. That means that we are able to attract new partners, to have trust, not only with historical partners, our Nissan, Mitsubishi, Alpine, but also with completely new partners. So we are very proud of that, and we are working hard to be very reactive and to be able to deliver on the market very soon.
Can you give me a name of the Ford model?
No, it's on Ampere small platforms. We have 2 vehicles, so
We can guess.
you can guess, perhaps.
Torej, tovarna v mestu Douai je v industriji znana kot tovarna z znanjem in veščinami za visoko masovno proizvodnjo. A kaj smo odnesli iz ogleda? No, v živo smo videli odprto, nepokrito LFP baterijo. Poglejmo jo.
As you can see, we don't have any protection around. Like this, we can reduce the cost. The chemical, is also different. We are on NMC. Here we are on LFP. The main difference between NMC and LFP, the LFP is more sensible to the coolest of outside, to the cold, but you have less risk about a fire or something like this. 30% approximately below the other one.
So when you compare the same capacity,
Exactly.
30% less cost.
Exactly. Okay.
And they're also more durable if you charge it to 100%.
Exactly.
The modules here are a bit bigger.
Yes, they are a little bit bigger because of the chemical. Quite similar. Yeah. The weight is the same. If they are not screwing, they are gluing by a supplier LG.
But the battery isn't a structural part of the car here. It's like mounted to the
Exactly.
chest.
It does not have an impact of the structure, but it has an impact of the driving of the car.
So eventually, when we come to the solid-state technology, what will be different when we take a look of these cells?
The size, when you have some solid battery cells, the size is a little bit bigger. Okay.
So the solid-state batteries will be actually bigger in size.
Exactly. And frankly, honestly, I don't know all the specification of the solid cells today because I think it's at our design state, but not at the production one.
Čas je, da zdaj z Luko zapustiva to čudovito francosko severno podeželje in se spet vrneva v tisti zabasani, preglasni Pariz. Je bilo pa glasno te dni tudi v Novem mestu. Prišel je namreč Twingo in v Twinga je svojega velikega maršala vštekal Zoki iz Bigfoot mame. Torej, naj se rola!
Na priloženi QR kodi lahko pridobite vse informacije o novem Twingu. Tukaj na severu Francije pa sva povprašala tudi, zakaj Twingo pravzaprav ni del elektromesta.
Electricity, Ampere is the first hub, and we learned a lot from this experience. Now the demand from the market is higher and higher regarding electric vehicles. And as Nove Mesto is a historical plant for Twingo. But now the plants in the north are almost full. That means we have to develop this hub sharing, the same technology, and the sharing between us about the performance of the ecosystem and also performance of the partnership we have. We'll move from first hub, that is electricity, Ampere in France, to the rest of the world. It's a question of time.
V Novem mestu se torej odpira drugi Renault Electricity, torej južno električno mesto. In tako kot avtomobilska elektroindustrija poganja to francosko podeželje, tako bo tudi novi Twingo poganjal naše slovensko podeželje, torej Dolenjsko.